Now this is a story all about how my life got flipped, turned upside down, and I'd like to take a minute, just sit right there. I'll tell you how I became the prince of a town called Bel-Air. In West Philadelphia, born and raised, on the playground is where I spent most of my days. Chilling out, maxing, relaxing, all cool and all, shooting some b-ball outside of the school. When a couple of guys who were up to no good started making trouble in my neighborhood. I got in one little fight and my mom got scared and said, "You're moving with your auntie and uncle in Bel-Air."
Okay.
Oh, my sweet. And I don't want to hold him because I've been at the doctor's office and all of that right now. He too little for me. But oh my goodness gracious. That
turning over and everything.
That head been up since he was born.
That's because Mama's a vegan.
Hi, Safi. Hello, sweet.
I know.
Sweet.
I have not seen a new baby in I don't know how long.
Did he feel tiny when you got him?
Now give us the weight and the length and all that.
So he was 7'1", but he was 3 weeks early.
Yes.
So yesterday was actually my due date.
Oh wow.
So I had him on the 30th.
December
He was
30th.
7 pounds 1 ounces, 20 inches, 20 and a half, so 20.5 long. So he he was a full. So what happened? I went to my 37-week checkup, and they're like, "Okay, yeah." So I'm thinking I got like 2 weeks. I was not prepared. My bag wasn't packed. I was just like, "These are contractions, are these?"
No.
And I'm like, "Oh."
You forgot what they feel like?
Well, because I'm not thinking that early, 3 weeks.
3 weeks.
I wasn't doing until the 17th of June.
But you had a baby before.
I was 30. I think I had her like 8 days earlier. It was something
Like within the
time. So we just got weighed. So he's 7.5. So he lost some. Well, all babies lose some weight. So.
It's not we're gonna be hungry.
So he's 7.5 now.
Getting sheepy on us.
He just ate. He was
That
like,
little-
"You're not
that first
holding
eye.
me."
That
This is the
first
first time I drove with him by myself. So I was like, "Oh, please, yeah."
Was he?
Oh my God.
Now give us the spelling of his full name.
So his name is SAFI, SAFI Lee Williams. So
And Safi means
means fresh and pure in Swahili, and it means pure in Arabic.
okay.
So
That's why Fresh Prince.
Wow.
yeah,
All
it
right.
was intentional.
He's a good looking little guy.
Yes. Like really like beautiful.
Yeah.
And I don't like newborn babies because they just, they need a chance to get into themselves. So that's
all wrinkly.
yes, not
Yeah.
You don't want to tell
He's
parents
so
that you.
cute already.
Oh, look at the baby. That's what you say. Look at the
That's
baby.
exactly what I
My
said.
midwife was like, "Whose baby is that? Like, who does
Yeah.
who does he look like?"
Were you remembering back to Jayla? Do you see Jayla in it? You have to get the picture.
I see Jayla. Yeah, I see Jayla and him. I don't look like any of my children, I guess.
No, they don't look like you. And they don't.
No.
They don't at all.
Oh, sweet. Look at him.
And where did they lie? And like, "Oh, your baby's gonna sleep 14 hours a day." He don't sleep. You don't sleep 14 hours.
I can already tell he's like ready for the world.
Weird.
Yeah,
He's like this most of the time.
he's alert. He
He's
came
alert.
out of
At
the.
10 o'clock at night, Mom, what we're doing? I'm like, going to sleep.
Yeah,
What
definitely.
is this? Why are you up? I just gave you 4 ounces. Why are we awake? You're supposed to go right back to sleep. And he's like already turning over. So if I lay him away, he's like, scoop. I'm like, wait, no, this is not even supposed to happen like this.
Yeah, you're not a month old, bro.
He's 3 weeks on
Friday. I've never seen a baby newborn like this, moving so much. And I know it happens, but that's amazing.
He was on the day she in the hospital. Well, the next day, because Keenan said, "Oh, she had the baby." We talked to him.
I came home that night though.
That night, so we're talking to him on the 31st.
I was only there like I was there. I labored there for 6 hours, but 3 hours afterwards, I came home that night. I had him at 8 or 11. I'm home at 11:45.
Yeah. And so Keenan said, "Oh yeah, she just had the baby." So I was thinking on the 31st, right? So I was like, "Oh, Shanae's the same birthday."
Yeah.
And then he said, he sent the picture and he said, "No, she had him on the 30th." And I was like, I was like, "Oh my God, he's so wide awake." I'm like, "No, you had him about a week ago, right? Because there's no way he's coming out that bright-eyed." And he got dimple. He my honey bunny right there. That's it. That's all. Oh man, but it shocks me because I thought he was a big boy.
All the pictures make him look
goodness, he's big.
Because his cheeks are so I don't know what angle to take it from to make him not look so.
Yeah, but he looked old.
Only in person.
Yeah.
That's why I was like, oh my God, it's a little baby.
Teeny.
I just knew I tore when I had him. I was like, because when they handed it to me, I was expecting like a 4 or 5, a small baby, because I was so early.
Right.
I'm like, oh shoot.
Yeah. What the lady said, you said the nurse told you he got a big head.
Yeah, he did. She kept saying, "Oh, he got a big old head." And I was like, oh, why are you telling me that?
But how did you feel? Like during your labor, like, and when he actually was coming out?
Oh, when he came out relieved. I was so happy because the contractions were like I didn't have a rest, so it was literally a non-stop contraction. So once he came, I was like, I don't feel this anymore. But I thought I tore.
Don't talk about you in front of you.
I thought you tore me because it was because my water didn't break. He came out in the bag. Yeah. So,
what kind of baby did you give birth to?
Oh, they like this baby wanted to be here. Like by all means, he wanted to be. And just
in the bag.
And I was asking them, please just break it, please. They're like, no, because if you were, you may dilate. I mean, you may retract because your bag is like can't be open. So he's like, look, I'm here. So just imagine if I would have waited 2 weeks, he would have been like 9 pounds. Then y'all would have been like, oh, that's a big old baby.
But he probably wouldn't look that big because he's so long.
Yeah.
And that's really what I'm feeling right now. Like even at 7 pounds, he looks teeny tiny because he's tall, like long.
Long, yeah.
What's up, Bobby?
Hey, Uncle Larry.
You been here?
Safi.
I just left my I had a midwifery appointment at 12:30. I'm just now leaving. I was having a breakdown when I was like, please stop crying. He's a hell baby. So
You don't leave.
in the car,
break
he's
it.
like, yo, I'm not in your arm.
Right.
What are we doing?
Stop that.
But is that the kind of body you're trying to create? You want physical, everything?
He's so little, so I was like, eventually it's gonna have to be to where you can ride in a car without me. And he's only breastfed, so it's
Some of that will separate.
with that is
Everything.
he wants to be like I went to feed him as soon as I did, and he goes to sleep. I was like, you just want me to be close to me.
Yeah.
You gonna take care of me when I get old. Jada gonna put me at home. You're not gonna let her. You're not gonna let her, huh? Jayla gonna try to put me in the home right now. He's like, get it out of my face. Get it out. I don't want it. I don't want it.
Oh, that boy, you couldn't replace that.
He probably feel like he's trying to trick him.
No, yeah, I think he does. And then
Don't lose Leslie's pacifier. Boy, if we, well,
She knew how to go find it.
oh my goodness.
Like, could she smell it or something?
There was some story about
Is this what the people of Bel-Air living like? This might be alright. Looked at my kingdom, I was finally there to sit on my throne as the Prince of Bel-Air.